This is part two of Yuri Brown. She is an actress, writer, director, and creator of the new TV series Cursed Angel, part two. And we were talking about,
Hi.
yeah, welcome back, Yuri. Yuri was talking to
Hi.
us. Mhm.
About identity theft. Absolutely. So that's the podcast that Marilyn and I are doing together. Marilyn is the director, and she's a very great director.
Thank you.
And so I really love this project because it is a talkie, and the story really draws us in. You really need to have that great script, and Brian Herskowitz is a very, very good writer. So it's just so cool, It's in this crime noir style, and it's set in New Orleans, and he's got this really mysterious story happening. So a little voodoo, a lot of drama. I really liked it, and I'm so excited to be doing it. And I'm playing Nadia.
Yeah, the wife of the lead, and like you said, it's very mysterious, suspense thriller. You're like, what is going on? Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
Mm-hmm.
great cast too. Like we have Adam Lazar White.
Yeah. Today, I'll be working on my sex scene for the podcast. So we're going to be doing a sex scene.
audibly.
Funny.
PG-13.
What do you call it? Love scene? Not a sex scene. It's a love scene. I'm sorry.
A love scene. It's PG-13. Yeah. And it's
I was like, oh my God, this is porn when I first read it. I'm like, oh, this is porn.
Hey, like we've all seen the new period piece. We've all seen Shonda Rhimes' new TV show. I mean, yeah, so this is clean. This is clean. This is acceptable. So we are just doing audio on this. So we are like, so in there with what's hip and now. So yeah, and we have a great cast: Adam Lazar White, Denji, Joel Gibbs, the man known as 1,000 Voices. Brian Herskowitz is Mark, the lead.
Gina Heck.
Huh?
Gina Heck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Jack Sneed and Jamal Johnson, and we have a really special cast, and we have Emmy-winning composer Leonard Wolf on there, and James Joseph Cotton, Ellister. Oh my gosh, just fabulous cast, set in New Orleans, and it's fun to listen to those on podcasts. You love listening to those crime stories, and Yuri, you just made it amazing, and your acting talent on that is just spectacular, and you're just.
Well, I was telling Brian, I'm so happy that he didn't kill me yet, because I thought I was getting killed right away, and he goes, "No, you're not going to get killed right away." So I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." But it's a great piece. So, yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I really hope that not only do I get to I'm excited about this podcast, but I'm also excited about Cursed Angel. I'd love to sell it, and I'd like to, I get so many opportunities to read for these great roles, and there's so many good things coming out, and so I'm really hopeful that I get to really do some great work this year. There's going to be so many stories being told this year.
Yeah, and you're always working, you're always booking work, you're always working with fantastic casts. I'm like blown away by Silent Life. The cast on there: Isabella Rossellini, like you said, Oscar winner or nominated actors. The lady that was, like you said, 93 years old.
Yeah, there's an actress, her name is Terry Moore, and I was not aware of her. She was nominated for an Oscar. Yeah, she was nominated for an Oscar in 1952 for a movie called Little Sheba. I don't know. You know what? Let me see what it's called. It is called Come Back, Little Sheba. And yeah, she was nominated for an Academy Award in 1952 because she is 93. In fact, her birthday was January 7th, and she turned 93. she blew me away. It was one of the most inspiring moments. She is such a good actress. I mean, the idea of being able to keep your talent into your 90s, because that is no easy feat. Not every actor can keep their memory, into their 90s, and their ability to, command their own voice and their own face and to exude the emotion, to control their faculties. And she's beyond good. She is so strong. So that is and she's actually the star of this movie, Silent Life. So that is one of the most amazing things that I really loved about the movie, besides working with Vlad. He's an amazing director. I had so much fun playing the detective. It was a really great role, and I was really honored to play it. Yeah. Plus, I learned so much about Rudolph Valentino, because that's what the movie's about. And I got to see so many genuine artifacts, and just learn about, his life in the silent movies. He was so gorgeous, such a beautiful man, and so loved, and he died so young.
Yeah, that's a tragic. So I'm so happy that you are working like you said, like I think you were born to act, and then your
Uh,
new career, like going into writing, directing, producing, which I think will be long because your ability to write beautiful subjects. I really love Cursed Angel, and I think it will find a home. And I hope that someone calls me about it so I can pitch you and bring you into a meeting. And then, so I'm just wishing you all the best. And also, where can people get in touch with you or find out what you're up to and what you're working on?
Well, I have a website, yuribrown.com, Yuri, and then brown like the color. And then Cursed Angel has a website, that's cursed.angel.org. And then I'm on Facebook, and I like Facebook. I do have an Instagram, but I don't really use it. I'm going to try to use it more, but I love sharing ideas with my Facebook community, so that's what I mostly do. And I love Twitter, but for some reason I never use it. I'm on there, but I don't really use it as much. So become my Facebook friend, and take a look at Cursed Angel. And there's a trailer available at cursedangel.org, and there's a Facebook group at Facebook.
Oh, we did just we're recording live, so the sound just went out. So she said there's a Facebook group for. Did you say for Cursed Angel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a Facebook page for Cursed Angel.
Okay, great. There's a Facebook page for Cursed Angel. Yeah, well, that's the best thing about like Facebook. You can put a page for things and people can connect and you can promote. Yeah, because I'm on Instagram a little bit too. I'm at Maryland Artist, but like you and I, we're always writing, directing, producing, creating. I'm in meetings. I'm pitching meetings. I'm reading material. I'm looking for great content. I'm looking for advanced projects. And so you're busy and we're busy. So like when I take
But
a
I'm
break,
not doing any of that, Marilyn. I just mostly audition, and I wrote Cursed Angel, and I'm not even really pitching it. I have some friends that are kind of, working. Maybe they're, I don't know. There's some meetings looming in the future, but I haven't moved full force into pitching the show. But I hope to. So
yeah,
I'm just saying, I mostly act.
yeah, you mostly
But yeah.
act. But I'm just saying you and I are like
Mm-hmm.
working on our craft and like it's
Definitely.
to go on Instagram and make something on Instagram, it's like it's an extra step because I'm always recording somebody or in meetings to
Got
like put somebody on
mm-hmm.
the podcast. And I'm doing 5 different podcasts during
You work
COVID. And
hard.
yeah,
Great.
so but it's very lovely when you see something like our thrilling podcast, like, oh, it's finally edited, we finally get the music, oh my god, it's coming together, I can
I
finally,
love when it comes together. It's
you're
amazing.
like, wait, we worked on this. Yeah. So, I mean, it's such a pleasure for you to be on the show. And like, we're in Los Angeles and we're really locked down. And nothing's really open, no restaurants. Is there a
We are.
restaurant that you miss or something that you miss that you love going to that you can share with people that are listening that are probably like, wherever they are around the world or United States? Like, because we live in Los Angeles, but right now it's kind of like, gosh, like Florida is open. You can go to the beach, but here in LA, it's just, there's nothing really open.
Yeah, I think for me right now, I really love, what do I really love? I mean, what do I miss? I miss being able to go to Philadelphia and hang out in Philly. But in LA, I think like this has become the new normal for me. Like I'm totally used to being in the house now. I mean, but I'm looking forward to. I miss auditioning, that's for sure. I miss knowing that studios are open and we can work. You know, I hate that our art has been taken away from us for a year, but I'm so grateful that I have Cursed Angel, um, and that it's actually ready to be streamed right this very minute if anyone wanted to stream it. So that's one positive thing. So yeah, I mean, I definitely think we gained some things in this lockdown, and we lost some things, but I'm looking forward to the spring of this year. I know that we are going to have a booming 2021. It is going to be amazing this spring. We're going to have so much content. There's going to be so much auditions. There's going to be so many meetings. The studios just they need more product in their pipeline, and we're going to give it to them.
Yeah, and
We're
then
going
people,
to
are at home and like you need entertainment, you need something to cheer you up, and like it's fun to binge watch, and you're like, oh, that's my favorite character. It seems like a little buddy when you watch something. I think I told you, everyone probably knows by now, I love Midsummer Murders. I don't know why. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, it's just like this small town of people. Like, I can't believe all this that they're doing in this town. They seem so sweet and innocent, and you're like, oh my goodness. So, but
okay. I can't
yeah,
wait to watch this.
yeah, I've been telling
Oh
Yuri
God,
about this.
this is new.
Yeah, it's a film rise too. So I'm like, I'm promoting film rise. I just because I love the show. It's so well done, the actors and everything. And there's a lot of people that just like everyday people. They cast these really wonderful people, and I go, oh, I'd love to be on that show. Wish I was the wife or the detective. And but I mean, you can dream. In the meantime, I'll be producing and writing and directing. And in working with spectacular actors like Yuri Brown and Yuri, I just want to say thank you for coming on the show today. It's just
Aw.
it's always a pleasure. I can talk nonstop with you, and you know, it's just I miss our coffee meetings, our lunch meetings, and
No more coffee, no more free floating around the city and taking walks to Thursday and
my dog, yeah,
yeah. Yeah, with her puppy, her beautiful dog.
a husky.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this was really special, and I hope our audience enjoyed it. And just thank
Yep.
you for tuning in, audience, and for listening and discovering Yuri Brown. If you haven't, heard of her or seen her work, please check out her work. She's got amazing TV shows and films that she's in, and she's spectacular. And just thank you so much for coming on the show today, Yuri.
Thank you so much, love.
Yeah, and
Bye.
yeah, and
What?
thank you for tuning in, everyone. Until next week, we wish you good health and happiness, and we can't wait till our next show. And thank you for tuning in.
Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone.